Yo! Oh shit. There's one. And there's two. Oh wow. So, start of the exploration age. Playing as Gilgamesh. Right. Here we are. Here's my empire. Took down Charlemagne. Yeah, he was kept going to war with me. So his empire no longer exists. I'm over here in the Americas. I don't know if it actually is the Americas, but regardless. Alright, this is pretty important. To productions for settlements in distant lands. Obtain holy ecumene. Plus 4 culture for every foreign settlement following your religion. Plus 1 culture for each of your own settlements following your religion. I think I had quite a few people following my religion, but I'm not sure. Culture per relic. Reduce to relationship penalty from breaking an alliance. By 50%, increase positive relationship gains from diplomatic actions. You know what I'm saying? Wow, wait. Universities become Golden Age universities or retain their base yields, adjacency bonuses. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do this. Maybe that. I think I'll do that, to be honest. Plus the science return for each quarter. Wow. Economic. Athena upgrades to a city, becomes the capital. La Paja upgrades to... Where's La Paja? Ha ha ho. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that because it's so far away. I think in a way I'd rather have Athena. I'm gonna do Athena. Alrighty, let's get started. So, it's probably wise for me to do Gosha. Let's see, 1822. Definitely doing this. This is the best yield by far. By the Lord jungle, not the Lord land. Do leadership, low-key. And units with the command radius can be upgraded as if in friendly territory. Heal 10 points when upgraded. Wow. Plus 10 combat strength for this commander when defending. Naval units within the commander radius can be upgraded. I'm gonna do this as well. Same thing here too, wow. Happiness, culture. City. It appears to be the only city. What do elephants do? Okay. Academics, military science, steam engine. That's tough. Ironworks, schoolhouse, Red Fort. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do academics. Civics, modernization, natural history. I get an explorer. I'm gonna do natural history so that I can get an explorer. All buildings receive +1 science adjacency with the city hall and palace. I'm gonna do this because I have a lot of towns. 13 to be specific, so 13, so 26. Do this. Some settlements not founded by me. Production towards constructing buildings and wonders with the great work slot. With at least 5 specialists. I'm gonna do this. Economic. +2 gold for every tech and civic mastery completed in an age. +2 gold for every active trade route. This doesn't benefit me immediately, but it will. +1 gold. +1 food. Warehouse buildings. 5% growth rate in cities. Gain 1 population in towns. New towns start with an additional population like this. I'll do this. And +1 science on each quarter. Oh, I already have that. +1 science per age in towns or in distant lands. +1 science on specialists or 2 if you have 3 or fewer cities. We'll do that. Grocer. That's what I will do. Both 3 and 10.5. $22, 25.5. Bucket. Trade opportunity. this guy. What's his upgrades looking like? Okay. So I'm gonna stick him probably on here. He's a little migrant. I'm gonna leave him here for the time being. I'm gonna leave him there. Him there. See, Pachacooty does not like me, so I don't really know what's going on yet, so I'm gonna leave my troops where they are. I'd kind of position them already to be in a good position for this coming age. Obviously, there's a huge landmass right here. I anticipate there to be a landmass here as well. And there's a natural wonder right here, which in all honesty I want.
Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less.
And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and actually purchase a settler, which that settler will be how many turns is that gonna take? See, I'm tempted to move this guy, but I'm gonna do it. Diplomatic action from Napoleon. Local festivals. I'm just gonna accept it. So I happen to have a considerable amount of money going. I mean influence. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that since they're close to me. Been having a problem with people just taking them. Sure. Yeah, I got you. Military. I'm gonna go ahead and do this just because it takes one turn. Surplus influence, I just used all of it. Authoritarianism. Plus 30 production towards training military units for 10 turns. Plus 3 combat strength for 10 turns. Gold. And endeavors, bureaucratic monarchy, elective republic. That's tough. Honestly, I don't know what the Ottomans were. If anything, I would have to. I think maybe I'll go bureaucratic monarchy. So I am playing Gilgamesh, you know. Ani. So I do have people that love me. They don't happen to be on my immediate island, but sure.
Confuse your enemy. Keep him in the dark about your intentions.
Plus 18 turns. Loki, I'm just gonna accept. Choose tech. Industrialization. Steam engine. Again, ironworks. That's a good question. I'm gonna go ahead and do industrialization. The settler is going to settle here. Look at that. What a strange looking island, low-key. This is Civilization 7, Sid Meier's. Cool game, definitely, for sure. You know, I started off here. This was my initial city. I expanded greatly, as you can see. Ended up taking out Charlemagne because he kept going to war with me. Expanded over here to foreign lands. Now I'm about to expand over here because I got mad resources. And I need gold, so I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna do that. I need to take a look at who people are. So I, Gilgamesh, am playing now as the Ottomans in the modern age. Himiko, which I was at war with, that's why she hates me. Took her capital city. She's playing as the Meiji Japanese. Benjamin Franklin's playing as America. Napoleon as the French. Lakshmi Bai as the Mughal. Pachacudi as the Mexican civilization. Ada Lovelace, the British. Ahsoka, Nepal. Saida Al-Hura, Ugandan, which is surprising to me. Augustus as the Russians. Chapet as the Siamese. And that's all we got on the board. I'm going crazy though. If I could show you my yields in comparison to everybody. So nobody has the science and tech, tech and civics that I have. I'll show you in a moment. I can't yet. My gold is crazy compared to theirs too.
I died from the mineral and I became the plant. I died from the plant and I arose the animal. I died from the animal and I became the man.
Alright. So we're gonna do this just so that we can see my yields compared to everybody's. So I have almost triple tech and civics compared to everybody. Pretty much gold, more than triple, but the next highest up is 488, which is Lakshmi Bai. But look at her civics compared to mine, you know what I mean? Like, I went crazy in the previous ages, so. Explorers can use the excavate on natural wonders. I'm gonna go ahead and do that just so don't get lost in the south. See, I thought this was gonna be one big landmass. It's 2 islands. Which is absolutely surprising to me. know what's wrong with the world, leave my allow the jungle, not allow the lane. See, there's got to be a lot of stuff down here, maybe even unclaimed territory, but I don't know.
I died from the mineral and I became the plant. I died from the plant and I arose the animal. I died from the animal and I became the man. And was Jerusalem builded here, among these dark satanic mills?
Industrialization too. Low-key, I'm gonna do, I think, electricity. I'm gonna do steam engine, actually, so that I can get railroads going. Hermitage. When a unit destroys a fortified army, commanders gain the promotion barrage for free. I might as well do that. So I might just purchase and explore. City Park. I think what I'll do is military academy. Might purchase it because it'll bump well. I want to take a look at these wonders. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna purchase military academy. And this appears to be the best yield, and I'll be building over a bazaar. Which is fine, actually. Oxford grants 2 free technologies and a wildcard attribute. Must be placed. District Red Fort acts as a fortified district that must be conquered. Plus 50 health to this fortified district, and all city centers must be adjacent. I'm gonna do Oxford, and I'm gonna do it right here. Not that rate. I get another citizen. I'm gonna do it here, right in the city center. So I have a guy coming down, and I think I'm just gonna wait until he's here so that I can get some XP for my commander. I do have a settler coming down where I'm gonna try and retake. I'm gonna take this because it's a natural wonder. The Vichrin. Red Fort. I'm gonna actually build a red fort here. Eight and 5, so that's 13. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, he's just gonna have to wait it out for the time being. I want to see how big this little island is. I don't anticipate it to be actually that big. Of course, we got islands down here that are, like, untouched. Gotta do this. Research artifacts. I'm amazed by this. You know, that's a small little island. So now,
Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam, afar drag the slow barge or drive the rapid car.
comes to my attention that I can purchase some more of these. I will do just that. But I'd like to strategically do it. So what did I do? I just got that one, expansionist. See, I have a feeling she's just gonna take that one out for some reason. Same with that. I'm gonna do the science one. And then I'm gonna hit up my boy Ahsoka. And I think I'm gonna do a cultural exchange. Emissaries. Steam engine 1, electricity, urbanization, combustion. I might as well do steam engine 1. Aha. That's where I send them. Look at that. Live my law of the jungle, not the law of the land. Damn. No.
With extraordinary thunder and a flame that illuminated, then blackened all surroundings, the rod set the stone violently in motion.
Army commanders gain the barrage promotion for free.
Soon shall thy arm, unconquered steam, afar drag the slow barge or drive the rapid car.
Electricity. I'm tempted to do industrialization too, just so that I can catch up on some other things. Settlement limit. Hamam. Sultanamet Kami. +2 culture and gold on wonders in the settlement. This is doubled for exploration wonders and tripled for antiquity wonders. Wow. I'm gonna do that just so that I can. Uh-oh. Okay, so I had a feeling I did. I'm gonna unpack them. This guy will come here and attack. I will get a settlement down. 16 out of 16. Quinine. So I'm actually gonna come down here first. And I only have one city, so maybe I shouldn't have done that, but it don't really matter that much. I anticipate there to be a considerable landmass right here. Can I get to it? Probably not, but... Two, 1, 3. That's what I'm gonna do. I will attack here and disperse it. These guys will go back in. I want to send this guy down there. Look at that. They really don't want me to pull up.
I wonder anybody does anything at Oxford but dream and remember. And was Jerusalem builded here, among these dark satanic mills? The face of a city changes faster than a human heart. So readily do people adapt themselves to the marvelous contrivances which modern inventive ingenuity has devised.
Damn. This is gonna be a quick age. 6-2. High key, that's what I'm gonna do too. 6-8. Planes. Combustion 2. Urbanization. Electricity. I'm gonna do electricity. Wild card. Legend unlocked plus 25% relationship from starting or supporting endeavors, minus 25 relationship from starting sanctions or rejecting. Plus 15% gold towards purchasing in all settlements. That's what I'll do. That's pretty good. No more wonders can be built. I need to build buildings. I don't know why I'm tripping. Okay. Production towards training units in cities affects 10% production towards training units in cities with a railroad. When built, upgrades any roads to settlements that also have a rail station into railroads. Railroads allow units to move from one settlement with a rail station to another, occupies a full tile, and cannot be paired with another building. Oh. So I'm going to do ironworks here. Be building over a menagerie. $600, might as well, right? Dude's going crazy now. So Pachacooty don't like me. Oh, fuck. Look at that. Guarantee you he attacks him. Why would he not? You know what I mean? What did I say? Well, I may lose that scout. Culture on natural wonders. When a unit destroys a fortified district's defenses, all other land, siege, and infantry units have their movement restored. That's pretty crazy, actually. I'm not at war yet, though, so... Fishing quay. And a harbor. Brick. And low-key, that's all I'm gonna do there at this moment. I'm gonna put my Janissaries out there. They'll probably get attacked. Hopefully my Explorer doesn't get attacked. I don't know if it can.
If the tulip cups are absent, bring the wine cups instead.
They're trying to press me hard, to be honest. Might as well keep my troops upgraded. Yeah, here. Looky there. Pimping. What does this give me? Combat strength for light naval units, 10% production towards rail stations and ports. I'm gonna do it. So I guess I won't be able to reach those, but it's fine. Social question. Modernization. I'll do modernization. This is not cool. The dude finna die, sadly. them pulling up on me too. Guess I'm just gonna leave him there.
In the Enlightenment, what does not add up in numbers becomes illusion. The beauty of electricity is not that the power is mysterious, but that it is under law, and that the taught intellect can even now govern it.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna take that off. Especially culture and quarters with at least one happiness. Building +3 happiness on quarters with at least one culture building. That's actually pretty good. What did I want to do? Overbuilding. Because I need to build. City Hall and Palace. So that primarily affects cities. If I take that off, put this in. That should be good. I think that benefits me. Battery. Commanders earn double experience. Alright. Battery. Artillery Master. Partisan allows the training of the partisan land unit. Each partisan is slightly more expensive than the last to train. It has 5 combat strength against civilizations with a different ideology. Settlement limit. See, I like to have these settlement limit ones. To be honest, ideological identity. A leader goes through many growing pains throughout their tenure, and the city stands in testament to their trials and triumphs. Not even experience can predict what comes next. Strong leadership at home will ease transition. There must be wars to win and battles to fight abroad. Free commander promotion is what we can do. Like what? Battersea. I'm tempted to do combustion too. And I will. I'm gonna do this so I get the social policy slot. Bunch of upgrades. What is the barrage do? +5 combat strength for all units when attacking using the focused fire commander ability. Leadership Old Guard. +10 combat strength for this commander when defending. 50% reduction in commander's recovery time. Resilience. Onslaught. +5 combat strength for all units attacking when using the coordinated attack. Aha! Stumbled across some land. I'm gonna continue to move these guys. Travel along.
The world is the place we prove real by dying in it.
Emissaries.
If the tulip cups are absent, bring the wine cups instead.
Emissaries. I'm just gonna go ahead and accept. I already have an ally. Speaking of which, I need to hit up my boy. Research collab and open markets. At that rate, I'm gonna hit up this guy. I'm gonna purchase a little ironworks. Over here. And probably a military academy as well. 12 for. Over a temple. At that same rate. Solanemet. So, in all honesty, I want this to be a city. It needs to be, high key. Damn. Maybe it didn't need to be. You know I'm building that though. It's kind of specific to my people, so. Hermitage. Culture and settlements. Might as well scoop up all the the wonders, buildable wonders, right? 10, 14. 13, 14. I'm gonna do this one. Modernization. So I'm currently building that. Modernization 2. So it really didn't benefit me to do that. Social question. Nazareti. Action towards siege and infantry. I'm gonna do social question. And high key, I'm gonna do this. And I feel like they need more food than anything. stock exchange, but that may not be true. Grocer. 13. This has the best yield. Building a retail. Alright, so now I have that. Cool. Janissary. I'm gonna whip over here. My first great work.
So readily do people adapt themselves to the marvellous contrivances which modern inventive ingenuity has devised.
I'm running out of space. Guess it's not such a bad thing. I want to keep that unit there though too, just in case I go to war on the home front. 1, 2, 3. Wow, 8, 4, 6. That was really the reason I came over here, was to snag that natural wonder, so that's what I'll end up doing. Radio. Mass production. So I'm gonna do mass production. Someone's making this wonder? They're gonna have a tough time. I don't have any factories yet, so I can't really utilize any of those resources, but wow.
The memory of having sat at someone's feet will later make you want to trample him underfoot.
Let's take a look. So I have 15 towns, so it's plus 30. I'm gonna take this. Fuck. Yeah, it's fine. Political theory. Tanzamat, happiness on displayed words, constructing towards museums. I'm gonna do this. Port. I'm gonna do a port. 10-1. Oh my god. Sadly, that guy is probably gonna die. Wow. Wow. Well.
Just as modern mass production requires the standardization of commodities, so the social process requires standardization of man.
There is sometimes no surer sign of human civilization than a land soaked with blood, and this earring confirms explorers' suspicions. Whatever the conflict, the old soldiers of the exploration age were here, whether victors or not. Some earrings. Mass production. That's not what I'm gonna do. I can't build any wonders. What I can probably do, ironworks. That's what I'm gonna do right there. Ironworks. I'm gonna do a military academy. On the 17. Now I'm doing better. Stock exchange, schoolhouse, opera house, laboratory. I think I'm actually gonna do a city park. 20. Right here. Over the armory. I don't see any more. Okay. So, with that being said, this is 18. This is 14. This is 10. Looks like I'm going to 10. I should probably buy another Explorer if I'm being completely honest, but kind of been lacking. Not exactly, I've been going pretty crazy actually so far. It's been a good start. Looks like Pachacudi might be wanting to go to war with me here soon. It's kind of setting up mortars. It's not very cool. So what I'm actually gonna do is look over here. Go to units. See if I can't get an Explorer out. And I can. I'm gonna do 5-1. think I'm actually gonna do the base. Gold, of course. I think I'm gonna do that. So then I'll have more gold per turn. Gold's gonna be my friend, to be honest. I need a cannery, just because I feel like I need food. And I think we'll put it here. This one's friendly, so I'll probably do that.
I hear and answer the prayer of the suppliant when he calls to me. So let them respond to my call and believe in me.
Hell yeah, that's lit. Narrative choice. Okay, so let me come back over here. This is one thing I wanted to do. I'm gonna do 215. See if I can expand out. Can't. Buildings for every scientist. Suzerain state. It's 25% production towards completing projects in cities. Receive free tech. Let's do science on science, but I'm actually gonna do the scholarly network just because building costs have been so exorbitantly high. Culture on museums for each. Culture on culture buildings. Open. I'm gonna do culture on culture buildings. Yeah, I don't think I can purchase anything at this moment. So with that being said, I need to do the lowest. A cannery wouldn't be a terrible idea, but I think what I'm actually going to do is a port. 15-1. Put it in a town. See, I don't see anywhere to train this guy. Maybe he is already trained. But I'm gonna come over here and do that. What the fuck? It's not what I wanted to do. In other words. Look at this.
The one who adapts his policy to his times prospers.
Doi Sutta.
Just as modern mass production requires the standardization of commodities, so the social process requires standardization of...
Okay. Radio, urbanization 2. Battersea. Let me do that. Nationalism, gain happiness on palace. Udanath. Settlement limit. Modernization, I really don't need to do that at all. Might as well do one of these. Alright, democracy, fireside chats, suffrage, +4 infantry units in your capital, +3 cavalry units in capacity ranged. Expansionist, scientific, economic, militaristic, and cultural, diplomatic. Proletariat. This is tough. I think, in all honesty, I want to do communism. I think I'm tempted to do democracy, but I'm gonna hold off for now. Let things play out a little bit more. Okay. +2 culture from specialist, +2 science. I'm gonna do the culture. I think I'm gonna try to take Manga Kieki. Oh! I'm gonna save it here. Let me go get some more coffee. Maybe even make some more coffee.